And we are live.
Oh, hello, everybody. Normally, I'm not used to stalling, but I guess tonight I gotta kind of do some filters with y'all. So, for those who are watching the replay, I'm gonna go ahead and address you and say hello. I am so excited to share with you tonight what I am getting ready to release publicly. And so I pray that you will enjoy this. Watch the entire thing. Don't go skipping through stuff. You may miss something that you really that you really need to know. But definitely go ahead and share this. So once you watch this, do not be skipping through. Go ahead and share. And then also I would like for you also to send me some kind of comment. Congratulations. I'm praying for you, Dr. A. Something, okay, just to let me know that you actually watched it. So we just hit the live. I already see there's 10 people on. So y'all, will y'all please say hello? Just even if you don't want to just put your city and state or something. So I'll just kind of know who all is represented. So thank you all so much for coming in. Y'all know I've been building the buzz to be like, hey, come on at 7 o'clock and watch me. I'm gonna share some big news. I love you too. Who said that? I love you. I love y'all too. I love y'all. Y'all, I gotta act right tonight because as y'all can see, I got other people on the screen with me. These are my team members, some of our team members, some of our core leaders who have been instrumental in helping me develop, birth this dream that we're actually doing. Thank you, Pastor AJ, for sharing that. So if y'all want to share, do me a favor. How about everybody share? Can y'all do that for me? Sharing is caring. Those are my words. So can y'all go ahead and share? Sharing is caring. So could y'all go ahead and share? I need to get some numbers up. Y'all know I ain't all about the numbers. But tonight I need the numbers. I need the numbers. I need y'all help. Y'all gonna help me birth tonight. Y'all gonna help me push. So if y'all watching, I see, even though I can't see because I think it's just a StreamYard thing, but can y'all put your city and state? That's how we're gonna start this out. Let's get this party started. Okay, I'm sorry. Help me pray. Help me out, right? So, what we're gonna do? Put your city and state in comments. Don't laugh, Audra. City and state in comments, and then say push Dr. A. Push Dr. A. Push Dr. A. Let's do it. City and state, and then push. So you're doing two posts. You're doing two posts. Thank you, Selena, for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. And I've been looking at my comments so I can see. Thank you, Serena. So Atlanta, let's see. Let's do some roll calls here. Let's see some roll call. Hi, Bernice. Thank you so much. That's family on here. Hello, Linda there in California. There's Diane in Atlanta. There's Serena in Columbia, South Carolina. There's Selena down there in Tampa, Florida. Pastor AJ, thank you. They're in Houston, Texas. Yeah, Granada Hills, California. Nisha Brooks, hey boo. They're in Brentwood, Tennessee. Bernice in Ripley, Tennessee. So I thank you all so much. So yes, hey, put your city and state, put your city and state and say push Dr. A. What I'm gonna do while y'all are typing that in, and I'm so excited, please again, please share. I'm going to go ahead and allow my guests to at least introduce themselves. And here in a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and share a video with y'all tonight that's going to release the big announcement. And then we're going to talk about it. So immediately, I think adjacent to me, upper adjacent on this screen. No, that's not how it looks. Okay, I'm sorry. Mr. Andre Jones.
I was shaking my head no because I was about to say ladies first. I'm the only guy on here and I'm feeling the pressure. But listen, I am really glad to be on here with these amazing women who this announcement tonight is going to be big. I'm in Houston, Texas. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. And let me just say this real quick. I thank God for virtual backgrounds because I have never owned a baby grand piano before in my life. But thanks to the power of virtual backgrounds, I got one today. Didn't pay a dime for it, just downloaded it, baby. Come on. So, anyway, I'm really glad to be here for the big announcement, and I am excited in Houston, Texas.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andre. Audra, I'm going to pass the mic to you. Say hello.
I am Audra Wilson here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Pastor Jones. I mean, I just feel like your energy just jumped through, through the screen, and I just felt that. So I'm excited. Tonight's announcement. I always say this, put your seatbelt on and get ready because you just never know what we got going on. But tonight, I think I'll do anything that this company has ever done before. So if you've never paid attention to anything that we've done in the past, tonight you're in for a treat. I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know what else to say. But I'll pass the torch, and I just can't wait to get started.
Thank you so much, Audra, and for that. And we're coming out tonight, y'all. We are coming out. We have been behind the scenes, working very diligently for months now, and so we're coming out. And we just decided this wasn't anything that was part of our strategy. Like literally, we decided this. About when we announced it privately in Houston last week, we made a decision to come and share it publicly on Facebook, and that's been like a week's time, right? So this is a quick decision. It was like, hey, let's do it. The momentum, the feedback from last week is what has propelled us to come to you all tonight. So we can't hide it anymore. So Karen, I'm going to pass it to you next.
Hi, everybody. I am so excited to be here. You know already that if Dr. A has her hands on it, it is going to be excellent. No pun intended. We are really excited about what she's about to share with us. And I can tell you this is it's like her baby. She has raised it from infancy. She has put a lot of love, time, miles, flyer miles, everything into this this magnificent project. I am just so pleased and blessed that I have been selected to be a part of it and to work with some of the talent that we have on this team. It is ridiculous. I mean, you've got Michael Jordan sitting on the entire bench. Can you imagine having, a whole team of Michael Jordans? That's the caliber of staff she is working with, guys. So if you know people, get them on this call right now. Get them, share the links. I don't care whether you know them, whether they're your besties, whether you're working with them. Everybody can benefit from this message. So guys, like she said, fasten your seatbelts because it's going to be an amazing, amazing evening, guys.
Yes, thank you so much for that, Karen. So y'all, listen, y'all stay ready. Y'all say this is what we're gonna do because sometimes how you need to turn the party up, but then sometimes you need to turn the party down. So what we're gonna do for a minute, we're gonna slow this party down just for a minute. So because I need engagement. It's all about the energy, right? So if you ever birthed a baby, y'all listen. I know I'm cute. I think that is y'all. Sorry. I know I'm cute, but y'all, I'm in birthing tonight. I'm in birthing. I am pushing out something great on tonight. And can you imagine having twins? And then we see those individuals, they have quadruplets. And y'all, this baby that I am birthing tonight, it carries millions. I have never seen a woman birth a million babies, y'all. Never, ever. Never, ever. but this is just that serious, because this move tonight, this announcement tonight, is going to impact millions upon millions upon millions lives. I decree and I declare that. Y'all can always tell when I go serious into the anointing. I decree and I declare that. So what I need you all to do, I need you say, let me know you have shared. Let me know you have shared. I want to know if everybody is engaged, that you're helping. You're literally helping me to push. So can you put and share? I can see these comments. I'm actually looking at them. So thank you so much. AJ, I see you on. You said shared. Let me see some more shared coming through. Serena, thank you so much. She said shared. That's right, Linda. Millions of lives. I'm going to go back and forth from the studio where we're at to the live. So I see 2 shared. I see at this particular point there's 16 people on. Let me see that you shared. I really want you all engaged. I want you all to be ready for this big announcement. So that Karen, I think Karen got to come back on. So let me see who else is shared. Are we having any technical challenges? AJ, I saw it. Patrice, thank you. Charmaine, thank you. Nisi, she shared. Come on, y'all. Let me see. Diane said she shared. So thank you all so much. So once Karen comes back on, because I want her to be here, I think we just need to add her back. And once Karen come on, we're gonna go ahead and share the video that gives you all the big announcement on tonight. So can we bring Karen back?
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay,
Bring
there we
Karen
go.
back on.
Hey, I was sharing.
You were?
Yes, ma'am.
She on the screen working. So let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm ready. Are y'all ready? That's the next thing. Put ready. Put ready. Y'all know when you get done, people be having all them comments, like 100 and some comments. How they do that? I ain't telling people all the things that comment. So yes, ready. Audra, are you ready? Are you there, Audra?
I am.
Oh, okay. I think you're frozen. You may want to. Okay, there you go, because your camera had frozen. So, okay, ready. All right. So, let's go, Pastor AJ. You're gonna bring us on the screen. We're gonna share the full screen with you all, and we're gonna disappear just for a moment. And we're gonna let you all watch this video. This is the big announcement, y'all. I am excited. Give us a second. Let's see, can we do this? Can we do this? All right.
Dr. A, I think it's muted on your side. If you can unmute on your side for that one.
Okay, let's take it down and restart, because I made the screen large. So can we okay. Hold on, we're gonna start over, and then I want to unmute it. So y'all just hold on. So let me know when you're ready, and we'll.
It still shows muted on my side.
Okay, let me see. Can I drive it? Let me see. Can I drive it from here?
Okay.
And I'm
All right.
gonna start it over. Let's see here. I'm gonna take it back to the beginning. I'm gonna make it full screen here. And let's make it full screen for y'all. There we go. All right. I am getting ready to unmute. Here you go, y'all. Yay. 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 AJ, I'll let you take back over now. That was awesome. That was awesome. It's still on. There's a little bit of display there. Uh, Backlog. Yay! Did y'all get it? I did it. There it is. Oh my goodness. There it is. Oh, y'all, such an amazing feeling to go ahead and do that. So thank you. There's a congratulations. Let me see the congratulations coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you all so much. So that is the baby that I am birthing. And as you see, our team members, I thought I saw Danielle. She might have dropped off, but Andre and Ardra and Karen and Tony and our other core members, they have been with me. So they have been my midwife. So normally I am the midwife, but today I think I was hyperventilating. I started crying. I was like, what is this, God? What's going on with my emotions? But just imagine, you all, and I'm going to try not to cry. Because I turned myself just this little country girl, right, from Brownsville, Tennessee. And for those who don't know, Tina Turner is from my home county, right? So there's major celebrity from here. Tony Delk is from here, right? You all know him from NBA. Also, Marvin Ellison, the CEO of Lowe's, is right here. So for my hometown, even though it's small, it's a lot of great gifts and talents which has came through this county. But I just say I'm just a plain ordinary girl. So anytime that God chooses you to say, hey, I'm going to truly allow you to be the lender and not the borrower, that is powerful, y'all. Because we know, especially from an African American standpoint, access to capital, financial literacy, understanding how to tap into loans, understanding how to literally grow financial legacy, how to shift lineage financially, 3 to 7 generations down. And I'm going to tell you all just a testimonial, if I may. Can I do that, team? Can I share a testimonial? I want to just be very transparent, because I remember working at the bank and I remember wanting to do more. And at that particular point, I'm just being honest, it was a challenge for me to get African Americans to go from a checking account to simply add a savings. And I was like, wow, come on, let's get a savings account. Let's get you a CD. Let's get you an annuity. Let's get you into your 401k to start saving, all of these different things. And I remember when I began to get uncomfortable, even though I was in management at the bank, within 1 hour or being at work in my office, I'm not doing telework, I'm in my office, y'all, my shoulders would start to hurt within less than an hour. And I remember when I got ready to leave, because I was getting ready to start Excellence, I had no idea, but I remember saying to myself, at the time I was managing 70 million in deposits. And I remember saying, God, if they trust me to manage 70 million in deposits, how much more do you trust me with? I remember saying that. And I remember the feeling that I wanted to do more. And so, although Excellence Community Credit Union, oh my God, it has such an amazing ring to it. XTCU, although it is a community, y'all, as you see here today, we look like most of you are watching. we look like most of you all watching. And so when COVID came in here and access to capital for small businesses and individuals who were working 9 to 5 had to go home and businesses began to close and individuals didn't understand entrepreneurship. Individuals had not planned for a rainy day. The government was still trying to figure out how to handle this thing. Y'all, we were hit. But I'm here to tell you that God knows how to take storms and give you rainbows after the storm. So XCCU is a rainbow. It is a promise from God after the storm. Because the tagline for our bank is, our credit union is finally banking by the people for the people. I'm not your celebrity. I'm not your superstar. I'm not your NBA player. I'm just a girl from Fairground, what's considered the hood, who have trusted God and followed her dreams and been obedient and sacrificed. And tonight, because of that obedience and sacrifice, I am now in a position, along with my team, to change the world of millions. That's my testimony. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for any other reason, y'all. I am here. We are here for you, and we cannot do this alone. So now I'm gonna allow AJ to say, how can y'all help us, right? Because the next question is, Excellence Community Credit Union is coming. We need assistance. It will become a reality. Listen to me. Make no doubt about it. If you sit here and watch and be like, I ain't doing nothing, I'm not supporting, I'm not contributing, I'm not pledging, I'm not opening an account, that's on you. It's on you. Because one of the things I'm learning, don't dishonor access. Don't dishonor access. This is going to happen. So, AJ, can you tell them how they can get involved to help us kind of like as we move to the next phase, and tell them what is the next phase since you're there in Houston?
Well, again, thank you, Dr. A. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this team, and I appreciate Audra, I appreciate Karen, I appreciate even our members that are not here. One of the main ways you can help is by pulling up that website that is scrolling across the screen right there, excellencecreditunion.com, www.excellencecreditunion.com, and get familiar with what's coming. You'll also see on there the opportunity to partner with us in raising the funds and the capitals that we need to create, finally, banking for the people, by the people. And I mean that. When we say that, that's not just a catchy slogan. That is the opportunity for you to walk into your credit union and get a loan for your business or for your house or for your car or for your child to be able to go to school. This is yours. And you become a partner with us when you go in to the website and you make a pledge or you make a recurring commitment that I want to help support this credit union in its startup phase. And we are in the startup phase. We are in the fundraising phase. We're going to be doing some build out in one of the communities in Houston. But if you're in South Carolina or Florida or Michigan, again, you're not left out. Go to that website, get familiar with it, look at our mission, look at our vision, and then ask yourself this question. If I had a chance to be there at the beginning when my bank got started, what would I have done? How would I have contributed? How would I have helped them get to the point where they are now? And that's what you have an opportunity to do with Excellence Credit Union that's going to be coming very, very soon.
Thank you. So, Audra, I'm going to kick it over to you. Can you share with them what's happening? Because as we're rolling in phases last week, and I see you all are hitting the website. Thank you all so much for going over there. I'll come back and again in details, just kind of tell you our strategy. We want to be very open. We want to be very transparent. So can you share what will be happening on June 12th? Last week was phase one. We went into our Excellence community. If you're not part of Excellence, you should join. We always go there first so that we're allowing our family and our community to understand what's happening with Excellence as we move. And then this is phase two, where we're rolling out through Facebook. We'll hit some of the other platforms, Instagram, LinkedIn, other ones in the coming weeks. But there's our big announcement when we go publicly, press releases and everything will happen on June 12th there in Houston, Texas, at Pastor Andre Jones Church, Cullen Missionary Baptist Church. So we're there in Houston. We started the conference there last year. I even know the address now. I've typed it in so many times. 13223 Cullen Boulevard. Okay. I put the zip code and I was like 77047. Then I went to look, I was like, oh, that's right. So that's bad, y'all. So the thing is like definitely go there and just kind of check everything out. But on June 12th, as soon as Audra come back on, we will be there in Houston, Texas, and that's going to be another phase. It's going to be a big phase. So that's where you're going to see the biggest, I guess, physical representation of this announcement. So it'll actually happen there. So I'm going to see if Audra come back on. I know she got kicked out. She's probably coming right back on. Karen, you want to go ahead and tell them a little bit about what's happening in Houston on June 12th?
Oh my goodness, there's so much taking place there. We have a full itinerary. There are going to be announcements made. There are going to be I don't want to tell you too much, but there's going to be things that are given away, and I'm so glad Audra's back. Audra, tell them what's going on, because I'm so excited right now. I don't want to spill the beans, so I'm gonna step out of this and let Audra step forward, because I'm just overwhelmed, guys. I'm so excited. I wasn't the one for that question.
Audra, thank you for taking care of Karen on tonight. Audra, go ahead and share with them what will be happening in Houston on June 12th.
Well, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be going to Houston and to be a part of just this groundbreaking, this awesome event that we're going to have in Houston in June. And I'm really just very overwhelmed right now. I'm just taking a moment to share that. I was listening to your testimony, and I got kind of emotional. Just thinking about where you started. Out of everyone here tonight, I've known you the longest, and so I know and remember those days, and just where God has transitioned you over the years, and just seeing the sacrifice. You all don't know, and I am getting a little emotional because you all don't know the sacrifices that Dr. A has made over the years. It has been tremendous. And there have been times that I was just thinking to myself, I don't know how she does this. I don't know how she does this, and I'm big sis, so I'm always in worry mode, protect mode, and just making sure that she's okay, because she gives so much of herself to other people, to the community, to her family, friends. And so it is just, I'm just touched to be able to see that, now that she has so much support and people that are willing to partner and collaborate and come together and kind of get on each side and kind of, hold her up because this woman, it just amazes me. She goes without sleep, and I'm just like, without food. And I'm like, oh my God, she just goes and goes. I'm like, girl, you're gonna kill me. I gotta stop and get her something to eat. She's just that spirit. And I love that about her. I love the spirit behind everything that she does. Truly is, the word excellence. It truly exemplifies her. And so in Houston, we're going to have a phenomenal time. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm just speechless right now. I really am.
I did it, y'all. I didn't cry. That's what God was doing. That's what he was doing. He knew I was going to have my makeup all on and I couldn't cry. He knew it. I made it through that without crying. It was tough, but I made it through. And I'm telling you all, get you some riders for real. Audra and I literally sat beside each other in Indianapolis at a job for 90 days, y'all, in training. She laughed because she know I'm about to tell on her. We sat at a table in training for 90 days. We were released to the floor for a whole brand new division. Audra stayed a couple weeks and quit. It was like,
it's true.
Quit. But God, and this is what I'm telling you, don't dishonor excess, but God knew what he was doing. Those 90 days together was all we needed. And now that was way back in 2004. And here we are now in 2021 with her as the co-founder, her as my sister. We cultivated that relationship. And we knew that it was bigger than a 90-day job that we both ended up quitting. She quit in 3 weeks. I quit a year later. But in all seriousness, let me turn this phone down. It just came all of a sudden. But in all seriousness, Audra would come to visit for events, and she would leave $100 on my nightstand. She would leave $100 on my nightstand. And I would wake up. I'm like, are you gone? She just ease out of the house. I'm like, where you at? I'm gone. I'm on the road. I get up early. And then I roll over. I go back to sleep. I roll over. There's $100 on my nightstand of her sewing and pouring into me and understanding the sacrifice of what I was given. And so now we're 13 years into this thing. And I'm telling you, I love that when individuals speak of me, they speak of integrity. They speak of character. They speak of humility. They speak of humbleness. They speak of faithfulness. That is who you all are getting as a leader to lead you financially into a level. Like literally, God, when he released this to me, I cried like a baby because what I knew he had took 15, 16 years in the financial industry, put a little pin there, said, go start excellence. And then 10 years in, I'm going to bring your whole life full circle because now I've developed you. Now I trust you. Now you've done what I need you to do. Now I know you're not going to leave my people. Now I know you can handle this assignment. That's who you all are getting. So do you know the president of your bank? I'm just asking. I'm just saying, do you know them? Have they poured into you? Have they ever prayed with you? Have they ever celebrated you? This is what you all are getting because I'm very accessible. I make myself overly accessible. My team be like, look, you need to put some boundaries up. But I love people. And I know that I am a servant. So I'm not going to get into all of that, but I want you all to understand what you're getting. This excellence movement has created a full business ecosystem. We can move you from the dream, from the vision that you had. We can educate you through our Excellence Leadership University. We can help you in developing your branding, your marketing. We got the magazine through Excellence Marketing and Media Company. I have trained and certified coaches who are there to help you. We went through a spiritual life coaching program that I have certified, that my materials have certified. We could train you in business through business courses. Many of you are watching our products of what Excellence has done over the years. But now when you get done, y'all ready to start your businesses. Y'all ready to start your nonprofits. And so God, I ain't gonna say this is the last, but for right now, he saved the best for last. Because now he's putting us in a position to help finance and fund your dreams. Other banks don't have what we have, y'all. I'm just saying. Now is your time to get on board. So let me tell y'all how. All right, here we go. I just transitioned on y'all when I did that. All right, so listen. This is what you do. When you get done with this, I'm going to drop the video in the comments. Share the video. I'm going to share the video on my page. I'm going to go live after this by myself, y'all. Tell y'all again what y'all need to do. Okay? Share the video. Go to www.excellencecreditunion.com. This is how you're going to help us. If you don't do anything, just type your email address in there. So let us know when you launch. You didn't do anything other than give us an email address. We're going to notify you and keep you updated on what's happening. That's the first thing you can do. You don't want to do nothing else. Just simply do that. The next thing that you could do, there's a monthly contribution. Well, there's a one-time contribution. This campaign is called The Power of $1. Why did God give me $1? Because he didn't want nobody left out. Nobody. So you can't be like, I really want to help you, but I'm waiting on that STEMI. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all pray for me. You cannot say, I want to help, but I can't help. Because everybody has $1. You don't have $1, you can borrow $1. Get it out your kids' piggy bank. Go grab that change and go and contribute at least $1. Okay? One-time contribution. One time. The other way you can help, if you say, Dr. A, I am committed, I'm going to help you raise this $1 million, go to monthly contribution. And you could just simply put in that you want to contribute $1 each month, $5 each month, however you want to do it. Select that. You're helping us every month build up the capital needed to be able to launch with our goal of $1 million. Okay? Of funding and raising $1 million. The other thing that you can do is that we are allowing everybody, we haven't decided on the time frame yet. We may end it in June. It may be a little after we make the announcement in June. But for those individuals who go there and pledge, there's a pledge form. This pledge form still counts as part of our $1 million push for its compliance. Okay? So you could go there and you say, I'm in, Dr. A. I know I'm opening an account with XCCU. Complete the pledge form and put in the projected amount. I think you can open an account as minimum as $50. Is that going to be okay, Pastor AJ? $50? Can we do a $50 minimum account?
We can. We sure can.
I put them on the spot, right? We're here for the people. So $50 minimum account. Audrey, y'all be laughing at me. But listen, $50. What that means is that when we go live, now we're through all the compliance, we've raised our fundings, and now the bank, the credit union is open. We'll reach out to you and say, thank you for pledging. Thank you for being a founding account holder. What am I saying? We're going to take care of you. Those who commit and help us ride that wave, right? Like Pastor AJ said, how many of you all wish you could have been there when Facebook started? How many of you all wish you could have been there when Bank of America started? The pledge form allows you to do that, which is going to allow you to be grandfathered into a special account as a founding account holder with us. And so you just fill out that form, and that still helps us in our actual funding capital. So don't go put $10,000 and you're going to put $100, because our funding compliance, the National Credit Union Association, some of those they are going to verify. So just put the realistic number in there. Realistically, when you plan to make the deposit, once we say we're live, and let's bring the deposits in. Okay, so those are the ways you could do it. Number one, you can just go drop an email. You don't want to do anything else. Number two, do a one-time contribution. Number two, do a monthly contribution. And lastly, do a pledge. That's it, y'all. That's it. And so on June 12th, they're in Houston, Texas. That's the big day. We're going to be on the actual grounds, which is there at Pastor Andre's church. This is where our first physical location. So although we will move heavily in the digital world, meaning you could be anywhere, you'll simply fill out an X's membership application, and that allows you to be a member of XCCU. Okay. And so we're also going to be pushing out, we can't tell y'all everything tonight, but we have a very unique model of how we're going to push our presence across the country at a very affordable way. And so we're going to be able to be heavy in the digital space, and we're also going to have physical locations for you all to go through across the country. Okay. So this is what we wanted to share with you all tonight. This is the big dream. And so I don't want to hold y'all. We got started a few minutes late at 7:50. I wanted to be under an hour, right in an hour, in and out. We have done it. I want to see your comments. Are there any questions? Did you all put any of your questions? If you have any questions, please put them in comment. Let me know if you all see any questions, team, in there. If so, you go ahead and read them, and then we could just kind of address them. And so if you all have any questions, I'm going to pause for a few minutes, just so that you all can just kind of put your questions in there. Reach out to me if you're in Houston and you're on Pastor Andre Jones' page. You got questions, reach out to him. If you're on Audra's page and you see this, reach out to her. If you're on Karen's page, reach out to her. And amongst our team, we will make sure that we get your answers. We'll get you the answer to whatever it is that you have. And if you're interested in being involved on a greater level, say you're a part of a sorority, you're a part of a fraternity, you have a church, you have an organization, you want to go to work and say, listen, I know somebody, I know Dr. Ray, and listen, I want to help her. I want to help raise these funds for her. Audra is going to be over that team. And so those are our XCCU ambassadors. And so Audra, you want to tell them how to reach you to be a part of the your ambassador team, which means they're kind of helping us, meet with groups and show them how they can support and fund.
Yes, probably the best way to reach out would be via email. So please email me at your convenience, and we will get that scheduled so that we can get that taken care of. So please email me. My email is audraw926@gmail.com. So please reach out, and we can get that started for you ASAP. audraw926@gmail.com.
Thank you so much for the order. I see a question from Calvin. Calvin, one of our brothers in excellence, he said, do the monthly contributions roll into an account, or would I need to do both? So the way that this will actually set up, and so if you went and you just select the monthly, you can still put your contribution you're making for today, right? So let's just say $5. So if you put $5 in, Then there's a little button that you click to say, make this a monthly contribution. That will then go to our actual funding account for the credit union. Okay. Any of you all who are contributing who will open account, because technically we don't have our XCCU account or account numbers because we are in the actual funding campaign phase of it. Now, what you will be able to do, we'll notify you, especially if you have that pledge. Once we have rolled over, now if you desire to do that, now it's like you're making a contribution into your own checking or savings account or wherever you desire to have that money routed to, but you can still continue to do that. So right now, as we're in this phase of funding, raising the $1 million, it'll be going towards what we need, and these funds will be used for compliance. It will be to help us with our lending amount, how much we're able to lend when we actually open. It will be helping with our startup costs. It'll be helping with systems. Karen specialized in the system side of things, banking software, which software we're going to use. That's what this $1 million funding campaign is actually doing. And then once we transition, we're live, we're good to go. You all are going to know anyway, because you're going to be a part of that big moment. We'll then work with you to transition those monthly contributions over into your account if you decide to do that at that moment, or if you decide to stop. So I pray that answered your question. Will you give me, I see a thumbs up. Give me a yes, Calvin, if that answered your question. Did anybody else want to address or say anything as it relates to that question?
No, Dr. A, I think you answered it perfectly. And I also want to kind of put out there, so we are in the startup phase on this part of it, but we're also going to be fully licensed, fully insured, fully accredited with the National Credit Union Association. They are the federal agency that gives charter memberships to every single credit union that goes through federally. There's state associations, and then there's the National Credit Union Association. So they basically want to see if we're legit, if we have the wherewithal through our member interest, through our member support, through our contributions and fundraising, and all of that plays into them accepting us as a charter member under their association. So you really do have a great role to play in bringing this to our community and helping this get started, for us, by us. And again, as we've been saying, really just realizing, hey, I did that. I did that. I was a part of that. Bring your children in and let them look around and say, baby, this is ours. This is us. And I cannot wait for June the 12th when we have everyone come into the community. And it's our community. It's South Park. It's Sunnyside. And it's a community where banks right now are leaving. We're not leaving, we're coming. And we're investing and we're building and we're investing in you. And you have a chance to be a part of that every step of the way. You have a chance to be a part of helping us get chartered. You have a chance to help us get funded. You have a chance to help us get up and running. And man, that's exciting. And I'm glad about it. I'm blessed about it. I can't even imagine at the stage of our lives, we have a chance to be a part of this. So don't take this lightly. You mean everything as you're a part, whether it's $1 or more, it means everything.
Yes. So how many people literally come at you for $1? So that shows you how much we want everyone to be involved. And I want to go a little deeper into the compliance side of the National Credit Union Association. Now, the banks operate under FDIC, and then we'll operate underneath the National Credit Union. So those accounts are still going to be secured at $250,000, the same as your regular banking accounts. So the other thing is that I want you all to understand is as we roll through these phases, because we're going after excellence membership, That's our field of membership. That's the way that I wanted to do this because we have presence all over the United States. So the reason that we're going to be coming to you all with surveys. Make sure you're doing excellent. You just go ahead and do the application now. We're going to be making sure that as you actually sign up or you contribute, we're going to make sure you got an application on file, because we're going to be pushing surveys out to you. We need you to say, we want this credit union to come. And then the other thing is that I want to share in transparency that what they don't allow investors. We could go out and literally just ask somebody for 2 checks for $500,000, right? But what does that mean? That shows that we got 2 people committed and supporting our credit union. The reason that you go through the funding process is because it shows, it grows your momentum. It shows them how many bodies you have committed to the cause of saying, we want this credit union. And as Pastor AJ stated, there's a state level and there's a federal level. Our legal name will be chartered as Excellence Community, Excellence Federal Community Credit Union. Excellence Federal, but we will be termed in the marketplace as XCCU. So we will operate under a federal charter, which means that we move from state to state. We're not defined to any one particular area. We're able to navigate all across the United States. You're able to join as long as you're a member. And guess what? It's absolutely free for you to be a member of Excellence. So I wanted to just dig into that a little deeper and give you all clarification. Will there be a physical building? There will be a physical presence. That's part of our surprise. Whoever Facebook user is, I can't see your name. There will be a physical presence for you to do banking, ATM, but we gonna say that, they give y'all everything tonight. But you will be able to do everything that you will be able to do with your regular banks. Kiosk, ATMs, talking to individuals. So, but we have a very strategic model. Y'all know I'm very creative, right? I was gifted. I prayed for this though. I literally prayed for creative ideas and strategies. So God has done it. So you all wait, and it's a very affordable model that we're going to be able to do. We're very innovative. We understand that a lot of bankings are pushing to the digital world solely. Well, we understand that individuals in our community, from what we've done grassroots, they still need individuals to hold your hand. So as much as we know the technology era is here and it's not going anywhere and it's accelerating, we're going to help you get there. We got so many amazing programs in development for this credit union, Hint, digital assets, cryptocurrency. I ain't even going to talk on that a little bit more. Literally, we're going to help you all. We're going to help y'all shift generations. And my goal is to help you at least shift generation at least 3 down. That's my goal. My personal was 7, but everybody ain't like me. I'm kind of over aggressive. But I'm gonna help y'all push. I'm gonna help y'all push for at least 3. How about that? So have you all enjoyed? Give me your feedback. Let me see some comments before we get ready to close. It's exactly 8:01 on my clock. Put in comments. I want to read some. I want to see what y'all have said. And while we're going to do that, we're going to go ahead and just allow the team to kind of close us out. They know I always do our what are you checking out with? I'm going to allow them to check us out individually, just with some feedback. And then I'm going to go to the comments and just kind of see. And then after that, I think I'm going to list social media platforms because I got to make them on tonight and raise the roof, raise the noise a little bit about the credit union. So I'm going to start with Karen. So Karen, what are you checking out with? What do you want to say to everybody? And just what's your final thoughts? And I'm going to read the comments and I'll get to those once we're done.
Well, it is amazing. If you all were listening, you heard them speak of the National Credit Union Association. I think the first meeting I had was, we'll talk to you guys about that next week. We need to talk to our lawyers. So that should tell you that they are operating with excellence in business. And after working with so many individuals trying to get loans through COVID, I think we went through one series where we had enlisted 150 loan applications and only 3 of those made it through. And that basically is above the national average. So to have a bank in your community, rather it is via the internet or however that you have access to, is phenomenal. Guys, when I tell you the bar is different for us, and it is so good that we're going to have financial literacy. That is what really brought me to this platform. They are talking about teaching the kids. Can you imagine? That's why there are other communities that have funding. When they're 18, they're not worried about how they're going to pay for college because they started when they were 4 months old, starting to raise a trust for them. Just having all that information together, having individuals who have worked in the banking industry. I've worked in the banking industry as well, both as a teller and then on the software side of things with run books and deposits and things of that nature. And I can tell you that, oh my goodness, I am checking out with gratitude that there will be a place that I can go and take my money and know that it's going to be secure, and that I'm going to have the financial literacy not only to have it, but to grow it for legacy. 7D? What? Oh my goodness, you just can't even imagine how excited I am. Dr. A, my hat's off to you. You are a phenomenal thought leader, and I am going to run with you with this campaign. Audra, thank you for bringing me in the fold. I truly appreciate you all.
Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you said that, Karen, that you have the banking experience. You all heard me share about my banking experience. You're looking at the actual president of XCCU, and I guess I'll shift it to you next. AJ, tell them about your banking experience, because y'all talking about me. I'm gonna be MIA. Y'all know I'm gonna be somewhere teaching and training on some dreams. But you're looking at the man who will literally be the president of XCCU. So go ahead and tell them about your financial banking background.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. I was over here clapping for Karen, and then you called my name. See, that's what I get for cutting up. And listen, first of all, I want y'all to know, don't think that because we're kind of silly and cutting up that we're not serious about this. We are, but this is the relationship that you'll have with your bankers. You will be able to come in and we will be talking to a person and not just looking at numbers. I went from being a bank vice president with a regional, a super regional bank that didn't even have brick and mortar locations in the city and the state that I was in. But I would go to business customers. I would listen to what they want to do. I would get their business plan. I would get their financial statements, already knowing that I had to tell them no. So I'm checking out with this. I am very excited that I get to go from a banker who tells people no to a banker who will tell people yes, or at least let's try to find a way. And that means everything to me. That means everything to me. And like Karen said, to be able to include financial literacy for our young people. I want our young people to understand that they don't always have to work for, they can own and have people work for them. And trust me, that comes with understanding the power of their dollar, the power of their investments, the power of them understanding money. So I do have an extensive background in banking, but I have an excitement for what God is getting ready to do right now. Yeah, so y'all know I'm a pastor, so I got to throw that in every now and then. So bless y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And the in-depthness of our core team, who several of them could not be here. We understand that on tonight, but even Dr. Danielle, they're out of the Los Angeles area. She's going to be heading up our financial literacy. She has a doctorate in education, you all. So you all are not getting I don't mean to say it like this, but y'all are not getting shady leaders. Y'all are getting leaders who are educated. You are getting thought leaders. You are getting leaders who excel in God, number one, and in the kingdom. And they excel in their gifts and their talents, and they excel in their knowledge. And so, of course, you're just looking at the beginning here, because we will not be able to do this alone. So as we begin to push out, imagine, like I said, me sitting in that bank and wanting to do more. Well, I ain't one the only one. Some of you all are sitting in banking and said, man, I want to do more. I got all this knowledge in banking. Listen, I'm about to jump ship over here, because yes, it's about the money, but it's also about me giving back. And so these are just things that are forthcoming. Just know you're going to have high level talent in senior management, in the board of directors. This is solid and it's legit. And if you know me, you just know this how I roll. Y'all know I play and I cut up. I'm silly, but everybody knows me, know that I operate in excellence and I play no games when it comes to character, integrity, and honoring my Father, God. Okay, Audra, what are you closing out with?
I'm checking out with that I want everyone to really take a good look at this and ask yourself, why wouldn't I partner with this phenomenal this opportunity? It's a phenomenal opportunity. We always hear about, getting in on the ground floor opportunities. This is a ground floor opportunity. Why? Ask yourself, why wouldn't you want to? I can't think of any valid reason. The risk is very minimal. We're asking, to help support the power of $1. I mean, obviously, as Dr. A said, we all can come up with $1. So that's not really an issue. So ask yourself, why wouldn't you want to? This is for us, it's by us, it's to help us. So please take a good look at, not at anything external. Look at yourself and say, why wouldn't I want to support this? And go to the website and pledge or donate. Do something. We always talk about, we wish we had, or we wish this. We have an opportunity right now. So let's use this opportunity to make life better for ourselves, leave legacy for our family, our children. Why wouldn't you want to? That's what I'm checking out with.
I'm speechless. That's all, folks. Well, we knew who would pass it to the night to shut it down. She just shut the whole call down.
Yeah, Doctor, in my business, that's called the benediction.
That was powerful. What they say, that was sent straight from heaven. Speechless. Thank you, Audra. I don't know what to say. I love y'all. I looked at your comments. As y'all watch this, put your additional comments in there. I will make sure that we respond. Make sure you get in touch with Audra if you would like. That was a mic drop for Audra. So, make sure if you want to be, number one, you can partner 3 ways. We've stated that. Go to the website, the Power of $1, excellencecreditunion.com. Again, finally banking by the people, for the people. If you want to really get involved on a more in-depth level, you want to help us push, you want to be a soldier, you want to be on the ground, definitely get in touch with Audra. Someone just stated they need to get us on their Facebook Live show that they have. These are the kind of opportunities that we're looking. If you need someone to talk to your church group, you need someone to talk to your sorority, you know, someone from our team will coordinate and we will come and share this information. This is how we're going to do this. We're going to do this together, and we're going to do this from a grassroots level. And the reason we did the power of one, because it's the power of one person, the power of one leader, the power of one, you know, $1, the power of one generational shift, y'all. Just one. We're not leaving anybody out. And that's why that campaign is so powerful. And if you want to celebrate with us, meet us in Houston, Texas on June 12th for our gala at the Power One Summit. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be an amazing time. You're gonna be there in the atmosphere. There's nothing like being in the atmosphere. I love social media. We wouldn't be able to do this with you without technology, but there's something about being in the place, and seeing the blessings and the favor of what's getting ready. And so, Pastor AJ, we want to thank you again for hosting Excellence for the second year. We thank you again that allowing your location to be our very first site location. And so we just thank you and we just honor you. You've truly been a blessing to the movement of excellence. You, and then I always say Diva there in Houston, Texas. Y'all have opened that region up for us. And so we just say thank you all so much. So y'all, that's all. That's all I got. I love y'all. Put the congratulations there. I feel better. The weight has been lifted. On to the next. On to Houston, Texas. On to Houston, Texas on June 12th. The conference will roll from June 9th to the 13th. But we're gonna and I'll finalize with preaching again this year. So, you know, if you want to stay till Sunday evening or Monday, I'll be closing out the conference with preaching. So we're gonna have fun. We're going down on dinner boat rides. You're gonna be trained in workshops, trained in leadership, which is going to be an amazing time. And after COVID last year, everybody should be ready to go somewhere. Just get in your car and start riding. And end up at 13223 Southern Missionary Baptist Church. All right. I love y'all. Good night for Dr. A and the team.
Good night, y'all.